Okay, it's recording. So I'll just add it later, like information, what we're doing and all that stuff. So that's fine. So I'm here with JDCR.
I'm here with David.
LD Maxi.
LD Maxi.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good and really tired
Yeah, me too. I'm
because of school thing.
Studying a lot.
Studying a lot.
Yeah.
That I don't want to study.
Really.
Really, I just want to study English.
How's your English going?
Not that good, I think, because sometimes I feel I'm losing my
Ability
of English.
You don't get enough practice.
These days I don't practice much. I used to practice like reading book and reading book out loud.
Out loud?
Out loud. And listening to podcasts. These days I'm getting tired and becoming lazy.
You're becoming what?
Lazy.
Lazy.
And joining a tournament
Yeah,
is
yeah.
also, it's a kind of thing that I have to concentrate.
So you don't have much time then. Okay. You said you're listening to podcasts. You mean Tekken or English podcast or?
English podcast.
Oh, really? What kind of podcast is that?
What kind of?
Yeah. Where do you find that?
네, 어디세요?
Yeah, it's
감사합니다.
맛있게 드세요.
Podcast, you can see applications that I have, like English Pod. You can download, such as CNN Student News and Global News, English Grammar, and you can hear.
And it's all free, right?
It's all free, like this.
Welcome to English as a Second Language podcast number 735. Getting a visa.
Yeah, it's good. Good pronunciation. It's good. So, I think what do you say? The reason I wanted to do this recording is just to get a chance to do a kind of different interview with you. Because I know you've done some interviews and where people maybe send in their questions or someone is asking you very kind of like strict. It's a very strict format. So, yeah. But I noticed while living here that usually you get more information from Koreans if you just talk natural,
Right,
Yeah,
that's right.
I think so. So that's why I wanted just to have a conversation about Tekken with you
Yep.
and record it, and hopefully we will get something interesting for the people listening.
Okay.
So I'm not sure where to start here, but I'm thinking probably we will ask some basic questions first, like when did you start playing?
Yeah, that's good. When did I start? 10 years ago, I started with Tekken Tag 1, but it was kind of at the end of Tekken Tag 1.
At the end of Tag 1?
And then Tekken 4 came out since I started playing maybe for 2 months.
Oh, okay.
Tekken 4 came out, but nobody played Tekken 4 in Korea. Tekken Tag 1 was still popular.
Yeah.
It was very cheap, only like back 10 cents for one game, right?
What is that? 101? No.
101.
101.
101. 10 cents. 10 cents?
Wow. So, what did you feel? You started playing this game, and all of a sudden, a new game came and kind of ruined the whole thing, or?
All of a sudden?
Yeah,
No,
because
I used to play King of Fighter
Oh, okay.
with
So
my
you-
brother, and actually my brother introduced me, asked me to play Tekken.
Because he was a Tekken player.
Uh-huh.
Was he very good? Was he famous?
Suck. He thought he was good.
He thought he was good. That's the important thing, right? Oh, that's funny.
Because he stopped playing. Maybe he stopped playing, and then I still played.
You mean Tekken or King of Fight?
Tekken.
Ah,
Tekken.
yeah. So you kept playing. We're talking about your older brother, right?
Older brother.
Older brother.
Then I was pretty good at Tekken Table in my place, Ilsan.
Ilsan?
Ilsan.
Ilsan,
I was the number one in Ilsan arcade.
So now I kind of noticed something, because usually when I talk with the top players,
Uh-huh.
they will often tell me they lived in a smaller place or another place where they were really good, and it made them very interested, and they kept playing, and then they came to Seoul. Or
Yeah, right.
is this a pattern, you think, that good players, to become good, first you have to become the best in a smaller area?
No, I think
No?
I just enjoyed the game.
Yeah.
So
Because I'm thinking like this: if you're a new player and you come to Green Arcade today, then it's gonna be so hard. It's gonna feel almost impossible to become good, and maybe people will feel, oh, I don't like this. This is too hard. But if they start in a smaller area, like in a smaller city, they will think, oh, this is easy.
I already knew, yeah. They would feel like
I'm good, yeah, I'm really good.
I'm good. This game is fun.
Yeah, and then they will maybe become okay or decent or good, and then when they
That's
come
right,
to Green
yeah.
Arcade, wow, it's very
Wow.
good competition,
Yeah,
and
right.
I want to try this
I want to try. I want to become
like
better
them.
player,
Yeah, I can become like them because I'm good. They will. I think it's a mind shift, right?
Yeah, that's interesting.
I think maybe that is why they have so many players in Japan, because they don't have one big arcade, you know. Have arcades everywhere, but smaller arcades.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this just hit me. Maybe this is the case actually.
Interesting. I've never thought like that.
Because when I ask Japanese players which are the top players in Japan, they will give me 10 or 15 names every time. You know, I ask, who is the best in Japan? If I ask in Korea, then maybe people will say, yeah, Ni or Nin or you or Saint or something like this. But if I ask in Japan, who is the best? They say, player A, player B, player C, player D, player E, and everyone is top. And I say, but who is the best? Who is winning the most? No. 10, 15 guys. They're the best. I think this is because in Japan they have a lot of arcades.
Yeah, they have a lot of arcade. Even they have 5 arcade even in Tokyo.
Yeah.
5 famous arcade.
Yeah, 5 big ones. Yeah.
Shinjuku, Sugamo,
Yeah.
Akihabara, what?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true actually. But I think this is a thing I like with Korea, that when I was in Japan, I wasn't sure where to go to meet the good players. You know, maybe I go to an arcade and it's completely empty, and maybe I go the same time another day and there will be top players there.
right.
So, but with Green Arcade, you know there's gonna be monsters at 5 p.m. You know, because some people are so otaku. There's a schedule, monster schedule, right? So you know that you go there, you will see Shisamones every time, you know, like that. So this is why I think Korea is better. Just for learning Tekken, it's more stable. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna cut it anyway. I'm gonna just transcribe it. Where were we?
We are.
In Japan. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why Korea is better.
Yeah, that's why I think Korea. If a new player or an intermediate or a good player wants to become better at Tekken, and he really wants to do it seriously, he needs to move to Korea or Japan, I think. Or I can't see any other way, because this is where the best competition is, Japan or Korea. You can become good in other countries, of course, but if you want to be the best, you need to move to Seoul, I think. This is my opinion. What do you think?
I agree with you because basically, if we wanna be the best player in fighting game scene, then we have to get much of experience, right? So,
Yeah.
So we have to play with lots
Yeah.
of players,
Yeah.
and so Seoul and Tokyo are the best place
Yeah.
for this reason.
So what do you think? Is this because I don't know any players that moved here, right?
Any players move here?
It moved to Seoul from maybe the US or something like that. Maybe for a year or two, but
No,
I know.
never.
I think in the past,
In the past,
yeah, before, I think Tom Hilfiger, he's
he's half Korean, right?
yeah, I don't know. I think he has family here or something like that.
I have never met him, but what I heard is a half Korean,
Yeah.
half American.
I met him once in LA. Yeah.
But someone moved to here to play Tekken? Never.
Do you think this is weird? Do you think Do you think it would be? It's too much. You think this is too much?
I can understand if someone. I would understand if came here. Someone came here to study something and
Play Tekken at the same
play
time.
At the same time, yeah, I would understand. But only for Tekken, well, he must be rich, or
You think so?
I think
Yeah.
so.
I'm still surprised because Tekken is a big game. It's played all over the world.
All right.
So I think maybe one or two persons would feel that this is what they need to do to really become the best.
That's true. But it costs
It's expensive. It's
expensive to
yeah.
live here.
Yeah, of course.
In Seoul,
So I always wanted to ask because for us, or for a lot of people, you Koreans are, extremely impressive. Like when we watch YouTube and stuff like that, it's some people, they can't even understand how you can become this good. I'm sure a lot of people tell you that, wow, you're amazing and all that stuff. So I always wondered, how would you react if there was another country where you watched YouTube videos and they were much better than you? So you have the same level, but you look at YouTube and you see these crazy people that can do crazy things, and you can't understand how they can do these things. What would you think?
it was like I felt when I was young.
When you came to Seoul?
No, when I was like 15, 16, 17,
Yeah.
I watched a tournament movie
Yeah.
like Nin,
Mhm.
and Ryan Hart,
Mhm.
and Coleman.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And you felt that?
I felt that, wow, they are amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't even understand what they are doing, and after watching them, and I just try to play
Like
the
them?
way
Yeah.
the way they do. So
Mhm. So it gave you kind of inspiration.
little bit.
A little, yeah. When I started playing, videos were very uncommon. There wasn't any YouTube or anything like that. I started playing in Tekken 3, Tekken Tag 1, right in between there. So, but I remember I was on a modem, like a really slow connection. That's the best technology we had back then. So when there was a video, it was like 70 megabytes or something, and you had to download, and it took many hours.
Yeah. And when it comes to video, match movie, I think now back in the past, I guess I just enjoy it. watching the match movie.
Yeah.
So even as eating something, I watch them.
Just for fun, kind of.
For fun. Eating ramen.
Yeah.
What should I watch?
Yeah.
Some-
Yeah, it's a perfect time killer, right? But it's still like that because I don't play Tekken anymore. But I think it's impossible to stop watching. Anyone that, well, maybe it's just me, but for me, I think videos are very interesting. Because in Sweden we can't play that much. So yeah, instead we read or we watch videos and stuff like that. So do you watch a lot of videos?
I used to watch a lot of videos. Yeah.
But these days, no.
These days only top players.
But I think I'm the same. I think Tekken is not very entertaining unless it's a tournament or a high-level deathmatch or something like. I want to see the best players. This is what I think is the most entertaining, I think. So, do you learn a lot by watching movies, or is it still only for fun?
I guess I watch it as only for fun, but I'm sure I have learned a lot of things
By watching
by
movies.
watching. Yeah.
But you said the most important thing is experience, just playing. Yeah. So, let's talk a little about how to improve. How to start playing and how to become a decent player, a good player, how to become a master, So, how about you tell us your story? How did you become good?
Wow. To become a better player, I think we should meet someone who is on the same level, or like a friends, like we should meet friends or teammates. So we get interested easily and then enjoying with them.
Yeah.
You know me well. I played a lot with in Triple V, right?
In
Triple V team.
Oh yeah.
Triple V.
Yeah.
And that's where I got interested much. Because at the time I just got out of my army.
Yeah.
So I thought I wouldn't play Tekken much, but Triple V team.
They forced you, right? I know Jong now, right? Always hitting you.
right. Yeah, you know me. Every Saturday we meet and we play.
Yeah. Were you the team captain?
Team
Captain.
captain.
Because I know Rain, he was kind of the leader of his team, But who was the leader of Triple V?
Jong now.
He was the leader, of course.
Yeah, and so enjoying with them, I think unconsciously I got better and better. And then sometimes I was playing Heihachi, and then I think all of a sudden I wasn't able to get improved.
You stagnated.
Because my game style was always same with Heihachi, and then
I remember you had a period where it was it was kind of the same.
I was good, but
not improving.
right? And then I got close to Rain, and then we talked much, and then he taught me and some tips and
give you advice.
give me advice, and that is where like my second turning point.
Which was the first? When you joined Triple V? Yeah. Second was meeting Rain and talking with him. So
I switched my character.
Yeah.
to Armor King, and yeah.
Everything started working better. Why do you think switching to Armor King was a good move for you? Is it just because it's a new character, you start learning the character in the correct way, so your character develops in a different way, or was the character just better for you? Do you understand? I mean, I think like this. Like, I play a character a very long time, and because when I started this character, I was not good. So I learned the character the wrong way. So I learned the wrong way, I go the wrong way. So after a while, I learned the character the bad way, you know. But if I switch now, I'm a better player. So I can learn the character in a good way. So I can develop the character in a good way. Do you think it's like this, or Armor King is just better, or?
Wow. No, Armor King is just better in a tournament.
And I have to ask, when you say better, do you mean the character is better, or do you mean the character is better for you?
Better for tournament, only for tournament.
For tournament, okay.
Heihachi was bad.
Okay.
In Tekken 6.
In BR.
In BR.
Yeah.
Nothing to spam. Nothing to attack. Like head sweep is like
Not
nothing.
enough damage. Yeah. So
nobody get his electric because there was no reason.
There's no reason to get hit by it. Yeah. Right. Okay, so this was your second turning point with Rain.
Of course, it took kind of dangerous, right? But I kept
Practicing?
Armor King, and I got better and better, and
Yeah. I remember when you were learning Armor King. So this is funny because I kind of understood that you were going to switch to him before anyone else, I think. Because I remember one day I was in Green Arcade and I was recording movies. And usually you just say, yeah, you can record everything, you know. And then I recorded you when you were playing Armor King. So your name is Japta Kiri, so it means plays a lot of characters. Yeah. So I thought, yeah, he's just playing different character, and I'm recording. And then after I recorded,
you're gonna upload?
yeah, I'm going to upload. So you come up to me and you say, don't upload.
Really?
Yeah,
I did?
yeah, you did. It was the only time you did that. So I thought, wow, why? I didn't understand. So, and I figured, he's playing Armor King. He's
Seriously?
he's going to play him seriously. So he doesn't want.
Wow.
So I understood there was something there. Don't you remember that?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Okay. So, what did the Rain teach you? Is it something you can tell us, like short? Why did he tell you to play Armor King?
It can be said like one sentence. Don't be patient.
Don't be patient. Yeah, because I remember Rain. He always said, Rain was very outspoken. Rain was always saying what was on his mind and like that. So whenever I asked him about the other players, he was always complaining about your style. He was complaining about
Rain?
Yeah, always. Like
Rain complain
yeah,
on my
yeah,
style?
yeah. You didn't know? He never told you?
He told me he's kind of direct person.
Yeah.
JDCR, you are wrong.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, like that. So always, he was always saying, so boring style and yeah, always like that.
Especially with Heihachi.
Yeah.
No spam and.
Yeah, because you were very defensive. But so I just have to say this: when I came to Korea, I knew a lot of the big names. I seen a lot of videos. I knew a lot of big names. I remember reading that there was a guy named JDCR, and in the end of Tekken 6, the Tekken DR,
Uh-huh.
he had a lot of high level.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Right, you
that's
had
true.
you had a lot of high level. So I just remember your nickname, but
Uh-huh.
and I remember one or two videos against Ni,
Uh-huh.
some tournament, but I hadn't seen you play.
Uh-huh.
So I was in Korea. I was in Korea for a pretty long time, and I saw a lot of great players, you know. And I was very good friend with Rain, and I saw him play a lot, and I saw Neo, and of course it was very impressive, you know. But I think it was after a month or something that I first saw you, and I was very shocked actually.
Very shocked.
Yeah, very shocked. You were playing Heihachi. You were playing against only practice or
Wow.
something. And you were just winning. Yeah, so I remember this, and I remember how shocked I was. I had never seen anyone play like you. I thought, yeah, it was very, very impressive, I think. So yeah, I was just recording the videos, and I thought, wow, this guy is there is something different, you know. So I could like really see the potential. So I was talking with Nin and Ni and Rain, and I couldn't understand why they were not seeing your potential, you know. I remember Ni, he said he's very good. I don't want him to play Brian. He was like joking like that. And later you started playing Brian, so it was pretty fun. But yeah, Rain was always saying you were playing too one-dimensional and like that.
You're resting.
Yeah, but you changed that, I think, right? I think these days you get a lot of compliments for your defense, but your offense is very, very good as well. So how did you improve your offense? Just practicing or playing, or what did you do?
I did nothing, I think.
Really?
Yeah,
Just came natural?
it just came natural, and sometime I become just aggressive,
Yeah.
and sometimes I take dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Before Len told me about that, and I didn't want to take dangerous.
You didn't want to take a risk.
No, not ever. I think that's what my problem.
So you thought you were playing safe, but actually
Too safe.
too safe.
So what he told me was, if you keep playing too safe,
Yeah.
everybody knows that.
Yeah.
So everybody
Can read you, predict you.
can read you. Nobody get hit electric, and
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, I remember in your latest interview, you said it's very important to switch up the rhythm, the pace, and this is, of course, to be unpredictable, right? So, is it possible to sum it up? Like, is it possible to explain how to play good in just a few short sentences? Like, can you say, be unpredictable and try to play safe and read the opponent? Is it like this? Is the game like this, or is the game just practice, play, and you will automatically get better? Or is it a mix? What would you say?
this game is close to the second that you said.
Mm-hmm.
But in a tournament, we try to be like the first
Yeah,
one.
like have a plan.
We like have a plan.
Yeah.
In a tournament, try to read an opponent.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes try to looks patient.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're just trying to.
sometimes play risky.
Yeah.
Play sometimes to spam up key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is exactly what Lane taught me.
Yeah.
He just told me do hop kick.
Do hop kick, yeah.
even you get punishment,
Yeah.
but it's still good because if you start to doing hop kick,
Yeah.
then your opponent is going to
Be scared of hop kick.
scared of hop kick.
Yeah.
So
The rest of the game, they are playing against a hop kick
Yeah.
that is not there. That is not actually there.
yeah, right.
So yeah. I think one thing that strikes me when I'm watching top players is that they're connecting a lot. So they're it's kind of like they do big moves and big attacks or different options, and for some reason that it hits. So like I'm watching Saint, and he can just make it work. Like everything is just hitting all the time like this. And this is I think top player qualities, because usually when people are watching Tekken videos, they can't see what the other people thinking. What you're actually doing. All they can see is they maybe see a combo or a juggle, or maybe some punishment, and
That's not important.
no, right. This is the basic layer, right? So, and if they do, and then people will say if he's doing good combos, they will say, oh, good player, and if he's if he's
That's
doing
nothing.
that's nothing. It's basic. This is like walking for you, you know. So and if he's not, right. This is so basic for you. You're not even thinking about this. So, and if they're doing bad combos or dropping combos, they will say, oh, the player is bad, or This is not the truth. I mean, the real game is everything between the combos, I think.
Right.
So
It's like everything between, like who get first launcher, right?
yeah.
Like that.
And sometimes there are no launchers. I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes
right.
it's just the big moves or just poking or something like. So I think the matches can look very different, but this took me a long time when I started playing Tekken, because when I started playing, I was watching videos. I just see launcher and juggle. So I think as a new player, I think, oh, okay, I go to practice, I learn launcher and juggle, and then I play, and I just kind of play. So I don't really think what I'm doing. I'm just playing and trying to do launcher and try to do my juggle. So this is kind of beginner way,
Yeah,
right?
actually, what I find in overseas is every guy who I met, they are just practicing
Practicing.
juggles.
Yeah, juggles. Yeah.
combos.
Yeah. This is not good. I mean,
Nothing, not effective.
right. Because of course, in the beginning, when you don't know the juggle, it's very effective,
Yeah,
because you do it for, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, and then you learn a really good juggle. But if you keep practicing this, you're not gaining anything. Maybe you will learn a new juggle, it will do one more damage, you know. This is meaningless. So I think a lot of people get stuck in this mentality, and even good players, when they go practice juggles or combos. What would you say is a more meaningful way to use practice mode? Or should you use something else? Should you just skip practice mode?
Okay, let me see. Wow, because it is hard to say, because we have lots of arcade, so
Yeah,
it's kind of easier for us
yeah,
to practice how to move, how
Yeah.
to side step,
right. Because you can't do that in practice mode.
when
Yeah.
to do left side, when to do right
Right side,
side,
yeah.
and but for European or American, yes, it can be hard, but have to do it.
Right.
Have to find out where and when.
Yes. Yeah. Right. So I think there are some ways. Maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a very normal, very common way to see if people are aware, if they're thinking or not, is by looking how they tech roll. Because everyone tech rolls with LP or RP, I think. So on player 1, they're always tech rolling up,
Oh, right.
and on player 2, always tech rolling up, right?
Right.
And of course, it takes a while to understand this if you don't think about the game. But if you think about the game, you can tech roll the other way, and it will produce a different game. So this is what I noticed. If the person is in this mindset where he's thinking juggles and launchers, he won't think about how to tech roll.
Right.
When he's falling, always tech rolling up, always tech rolling. It doesn't matter which side. So this, I think, is not a proof, but a kind of sign that they're not aware, they're not conscious of the game, of the real game, I think.
Yeah, it's yeah, because in Korea, top players know when to back rolling or when to just
They still
and when to
quick rise,
and then standing three or
yes, kick,
Technique for-
yeah.
you know everything.
All the
and
options,
so
yes.
We do that in very appropriate way.
Yeah, appropriate way, yeah. Yeah, definitely. You do it really well. I think one player that is really good at this is Ni, I think.
Alright.
So the way he mixes up back
He
roll.
know every situation.
Yeah. I think he's first of all he understands Okiseme very well, how to attack a downed opponent. But even better, I think he's good at avoiding Okiseme. Something I noticed with his style, maybe I'm wrong, but I noticed that he is very good at mixing up back roll and just quick rise, just getting straight up or back rolling. And he doesn't kick so much, right?
Right.
I think with different timing, people are waiting, and he just goes up, or back rolls appropriate.
And this part is more important in this game because of tag system.
Yeah.
Very important.
So actually, I haven't played Tekken Tag 2. I've only watched it. So, but I did play a lot of Tekken Tag 1. Do you think the games are similar in a way, or is it a completely new game?
New game, completely new.
Completely new game. So so this is what I'm thinking, and tell me if I'm wrong. But the reason that the tag system is different is because they took away tag cancel. Because in tag 1, you can tag cancel, and
Can guard.
Yeah, you can guard immediately. But here you have to think very differently on how to tag, and you have tag crash, and so you have different options. And do you think this is a better system? You have to think more, or
This is better system.
yeah,
If it was like a Tekken Tag 1,
yeah,
maybe it would be kind of boring.
too defensive again? People,
Defensive and boring maybe.
yeah. Do you think when I'm watching you play, I see a lot of tag crash, right?
Tag crash.
When you come in, this is when you come in flying.
I do that much.
No, not you specifically, but when I just watch videos, everybody does this. Is this correct, or is just some situations?
I think it depends on players.
Depends on the players. Okay, but obviously this is a very important part of the.
Right, obviously.
Yeah. In tag 1, there was a lot of mix-ups when you tag, because you can come in with a low kick, or come with a flying cross chop. Yeah. So usually when you tag, people either try to attack you immediately or they guard because they don't know if you're coming in with something. But I don't see this in Tekken Tag 2. I don't see people using tag cross chop or tag slide.
We prefer to tag sliding. I think tag line chop was a kind of homing move, right? Tekken Tag 1.
Yeah, there was a kind of timing you could do, so it followed.
This game is not, so
So it's too risky.
it doesn't track.
Yeah.
So tag crush, because sometimes we know we can even when we do tag
Yeah.
tag out, we know, oh my god, I'm gonna get hit.
Ah, really?
By hop kick,
Yeah,
or by
yeah.
electric. But if we do sliding, then
Yeah.
we are not gonna get juggle, right?
Yeah, right. So this
that's
is
why we do it, I guess.
to make you float. So if you get hit, you're just in the air.
You're right.
Low. Okay. So you think this is the main use of the slide? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So do you like the game?
Sure, I like the game.
You're playing a lot. How much are you playing?
Maybe 5 hours in a week.
5 hours a week? Yeah. I think a lot of people they think that top Koreans play 10 hours a day or something like that. For some reason they think that time invested is equal to your skill. But this is
skill.
your ability, like your Tekken skill.
But skill is not that important, I think. Because I'm not good at skill.
When you talk about skill, you mean execution. You mean how to move and I mean.
You mean?
What do you mean by skill?
Like wave dash,
Yeah,
back
yeah.
dash, electric,
Yeah. So we call this execution.
execution,
Yeah. When I speak skill, I just mean your level.
level.
Yeah,
like,
you're-
movement or
Everything.
everything.
Your level. Yeah. So if you have good skill, you're a good player. But a lot of people, I think, they think that if you play many hours, you will become good.
Kind of is true.
It's kind of true, but I've also seen a lot of people that play for a very long time and they don't improve, right?
Right.
So there is no direct
No
direct connection, right? You have to play a lot, but you have to also
Think.
about it. Think about what you're doing and
Right.
reflect, right? So so I think a lot of people they get disappointed because they play for a long time, they don't become better, and then they watch you guys play and you are so good, so they think, wow, he has no life. He doesn't sleep, he doesn't eat.
We have life.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
life.
Yeah. So this is one of the things that I would like people to see, that Koreans top players they don't play that much. They play, but generally the very best, like I still think Nini is a very good player, and he doesn't play much as far as I can see. Actually, the first advice Nin gave me was to play less.
Play less.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when I came here, everything was very new, of course, and very surprising. But this was one of the most surprising things. This really turned upside down my view on Tekken.
Play less?
Yeah, play less, think more. So this is Nin's philosophy, if I understood it correctly. So when people go to Green Arcade and they're playing, they're not really thinking. They're just playing and improving. Yeah. And after a while, if you just do this, you stop thinking. You just play and you improve your execution and your reactions and your natural sense of the game and your punishment and your juggles, everything.
Okay.
But this is, as we talk, this is not the real game. The real game is understanding how to adapt to the opponent.
How to adapt.
Right. Yeah. So he said to me that start by playing less, thinking more, try to get more quality out of your playing.
Wow.
What do you think about this?
It makes sense. It makes sense too.
Do you agree with this view?
Play less and
Think more.
think more. Get quality of my game.
Yeah.
It makes sense at some point. Play less.
You look so surprised. I thought this was a very basic
Play
thing.
less.
Yeah.
Play less.
Because from what I could see, Nin was playing very little at Green Arcade during the Tekken 6 BR era. So, but he was always talking about Tekken, and he was always thinking about Tekken.
He was always thinking.
Yeah, always doing, and I could notice people around him had a very deep respect for his Tekken knowledge and his experience. Because he's a very good player, and he also is very experienced, I think. He's played for a very long time in many different places, and he knows Tekken in and out, right? So I want to ask you, because I also noticed that there are many different styles, even amongst the top players. I would think that at a certain level, different styles die out because they're not the most effective. So at first I thought, there must be some kind of evolution that the styles converge. They kind of become one thing, and at the top you only have one style.
One style.
Yeah, but I think you guys are proving that this is not the case. That you can have different styles. Do you agree with this, or do you think people play the same, or what do you think?
I agree with you because I think in Tekken, basically I don't like Tekken 5 because the reason is to become the best player. The answer is just to be patient, be patient and move, because Tekken 5 TR movement of every character was so good.
Yeah, right.
So everybody just move and someone whip and punishment and again move.
Yeah.
That is Tekken 5. So
Yeah, let's go.
So actually there is only one style. There should be only one style
In DR?
In DR. For that reason, I don't like the game. So, but Tekken 6 came out, movement got kind of nerf, and then
And also the movement was very different for different
was
characters.
different,
Yeah.
and then every character got homing move.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
now, so we had to really be aware of when to do, right?
Yeah.
But in the opposite in Tekken 5, just without thinking, just move.
Just move, right.
That's the style in Tekken 5.
Yeah.
So but in Tekken 6, so everybody, so lots of play style.
Yeah.
So be patient, be
Aggressive.
aggressive,
Yeah.
be spam.
Yeah.
Came out like Sunchip.
Yeah.
For example, Sunchip is
Very
right,
unique. Yeah. How? Now I have many different questions because you said many different things here. But let's start with the game. What should the game be? Should the game be fun or good, or is it the same thing? Because a lot of people miss DR. That it's so easy to move. You feel very free, and I don't know if this is still the case, but I think a lot of people think DR was one of the best Tekken games. But I always thought about this. What is the best for Tekken? Should it be extremely fun, or should it be extremely hard to learn, or what do you think?
Basically, game should be fun. But I agree that this game Tekken Tag 2 is very hard
It's very hard, yeah.
to get started. Should be, but this game is still good, right? Still good made game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fun, easy, good. These concepts are different.
Yeah. So I always thought if they make the game well, then because I think the game is always played in different levels. So maybe in Europe or for beginners or something. Then I'm not saying Europe is bad. That's not what I'm saying. But a lot of people in Europe are very alone. You know, they're very separated. So a lot of and I'm talking about the normal people that just buy the game then they go home and play with their brother or something like that. They don't get involved in a bigger community, or this is just casual gamer, doesn't check online, anything, just plays the game at home. So I think this is one kind of level of the game, and this is a very important level because these are the people that buy the game. The game has to be fun at this level, right?
All right.
And it also has to be fun at another level, when you are intermediate, when you get together with other friends, you check online, you watch videos, and you read, and you have fun with the game, but you're not a Korean. You're not living in an arcade scene or something. And then the game has to be fun for you guys, because, well, you're the guys that really are making the game. I think Namco is looking at you, watching how you play, and I think they're learning a lot about the game by watching you play, I think. So, which of these groups do you think is the most important?
Wow. We are kind of special.
Right?
Right. Because see, in Korean arcade, every player has been playing
Yeah.
for a long time, right? There is no newbie, right?
Right.
So it means for the newbie, it is not that easy to get into the game.
Right.
So
I'd say it's impossible.
it's impossible.
I think if a new player comes to Green Arcade, how many years will it take him? I think he shouldn't be at Green. I think he should go to another arcade and practice with other normal people, like not monsters.
Yeah. So for the lesson, I think normal people who buy the game and play at home with the brother, and they are more important.
They're the most important, right? But it's also very important that it's good for you, because otherwise it's just Dead or Alive or some other very casual game, like super easy game, right? Because I think Tekken is famous for being very hard.
Very hard.
Yeah. What do you think is the natural step for Harada to take this game? What should the next game be? Even easier, or make it? What kind of concept should he follow?
What kind of concept?
What kind of game should the next Tekken game be? You know.
Like Tekken 6 VR.
So you like single player more than tag, or?
Single?
Yeah, like one character.
Like one character.
Yeah.
This game is tag system and tag crush.
Yeah.
And tag combo.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's too much.
Too much.
I heard from Narakov. He was saying, I heard it from another friend, so I'm not 100% sure that he said this, but he was saying now the game is too hard. It's like too random. It's just too many factors.
Too many factors.
Yeah, it's too many different things. And he's a top player, and he's a really good player. I think most people will never reach his level. So I haven't played the game, but I hear a lot of people are complaining that it's too random. It's
Too random.
Yeah, too hard. And I know you're a very good player, and I know maybe you don't feel this way, but can you agree with this point that for a normal person or just casual gamer,
It can be random game.
it's too random?
Too much juggle damage. Yeah, because of that. Juggle damage too much.
Yeah, just by watching the game, I always think it's very interesting when people are tagging in, because like you hit their one character and the other character comes in and launches you. You know, this looks very wow. How can you work with this? How can you anticipate this? How can you factor this in, that maybe he will tag out and he will come in with a new character and then you will be launched. It's kind of like a counter or something, right?
Very interesting.
Yeah. So you just think this is a good thing? It's not. This just adds more depth, and this doesn't make the game random. It just makes it more interesting, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So for the lesson, even if we have very less energy,
Yeah.
We
Life.
don't-
Yeah.
life, yeah,
Yeah.
right. We don't take out. We don't take out.
Uh-huh.
Just be patient, and then just play
Yeah.
as if we had more life.
More life. Yeah.
Suddenly take out.
Yeah.
That's the main point of this.
You think the main
But
point
actually, it depends on the players. Some
Yeah.
players prefer take out much
Yeah.
so that you can delete
The
the
rage, right?
the red bar.
Yeah.
red
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
And some people don't take out that much because they don't want to take dangerous.
So there's different approaches.
And some people prefer only to take crash because they said it's very safe.
Yeah.
So we never get launched.
Yeah.
So
They just do it.
they just do it. Mokyu.
What do you call it?
Mokyu.
Mokyu?
Per player.
Ah, yeah, MOQ. Yeah. He always does that.
I asked him,
Uh,
why would you do that much? And he said, it's safe.
it's safe.
It's safe. So simple.
Yeah. I see. Who are you messaging?
Saint?
Asing? How is his English?
Saint?
Yeah.
Saint's English?
Yeah, it's bad.
So bad.
So really. Yeah, I want to ask you about the current scene. I mean, who are the good players now? And because I've just been watching, so and I know when you're abroad, you can't see everything. It's we can.
If you really want, then maybe next time I can bring him.
Yeah, sure. I met him. I've just talked a little bit with him, so yeah, he seems like a fun guy, you know. So. What do you think? What do you think of Saint, for instance?
Saint? He played a lot when the game
Yeah.
came out. He played a lot and
So he's very focused in this game. He's very focused.
he got improved much.
Yeah.
He was good as well in Tekken 6, but
Yeah.
not best.
Right.
But he's obviously now one of the best.
Do you know where he's helped me?
Tell me.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think he's the best. I don't
No.
think so. No.
I haven't seen anything, but I remember he used to be a very good player in DR. I always heard the best players were you, Help Me, and Ni. That you were always doing very well. So I think a lot of people were. Well, at least me. I'm just assuming that he would keep playing and probably be the best.
He keeps playing.
Does he come to green?
No.
No.
He works for Soul Station.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he plays there. Okay. Do you still go there? Do you go there sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes.
What is your favorite arcade? It's green? Or?
Honestly, maybe Soul Station. Green Arcade? No. So simple. Soul Station is more bigger.
Is it?
Bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger.
than Green and not that loud.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because green is pretty loud. Loud, yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's too loud, you think? But there's not much they can do. They can lower the volume, but it's not really the volume, right? Or why is it so loud in green? It's just the machines, right?
Not the machine.
Yeah. It makes no sense because you can't hear anything anyway. All you hear is this sound, right? Everything is just mixed.
Tekken sound.
Yeah. But a lot of people like the arcade very loud, right? This is kind of arcade feeling, right? But yeah, I agree with you. I think it's a bit too much. I think. What's do you feel? What do you feel? Do you feel this is kind of enough? Should we take a break here? Yeah.
Take here.
Okay, it's good. Thanks. Yeah, 1 hour.
1 hour?
Yeah.
Wow.